Plenty of game left.
Feels a little bit more like a basketball game where one team is pressing and that team can't get the ball over half court. I mean, it is stealing it and scoring it, layups, the whole deal. That's what it feels like right now. They are all over them.
That'll be taken in the end zone. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here at the 30-yard line. The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. And some dangerous territory. You're already down 3 scores. A 3-and-out here or an inability to put any points up. This one might be over by half.
Yeah, and what you also have to guard against is calling every play for a big shot downfield. You know, thinking you're going to get all these points back on one drive. You're not. And last time I looked, it's still the first half.
Go ahead. Throw it.
I'm not saying you have ultimate patience here.
Throw it.
But you also don't have to go ahead and force everything either.
Now a man open down the middle of the field. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. A gain there of 21 yards. On first down is Watson. Eluding the pressure right. He's going to take off.
He's going to get another fumble.
Big yardage there on the scramble. It gets him a first down.
Partner, he was going through his progressions. Not there, not there. After about the third one, he decided he better pull it down and run for it. And he slides down and avoids the hit for good measure.
The Texans with the first opportunity now from the red zone. 1st and 10 right at the 20. Here's Watson. They'll find Miller. That's complete. And he's in. Touchdown, Houston. A 20-yard touchdown as they are now on the board here in the first half. Fairbairn good with the extra point. And the lead's down to 2 scores now at 16. So after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn now to kick it away. This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And he'll take it back to about the 19-yard line. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. And they hit the home run last drive. One play on the ground all the way to the house. Now the defense, maybe they're expecting a run here.
Partner, I love your description because when we talk about hitting the home run, we're usually thinking about a passing play, aren't we? Something in the air, deep ball, but not them just taking it. Big-time John. Now if you're coming back out, now they've established this run game, the play-action pass could very well be open.
A loss of a yard there to start out. That leads to a 2nd and 11.
You got tight. You got tight right there.
He's got a first down past the 30. He's hit the 50. The 30. 10. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Deshaun Jackson, 83 yards. And the Eagles able to push further out in front. And Charles, I had an offensive coordinator tell me one time that they design every play to score. I don't know how true that is, but he had to run a long way after that catch. Heck of a play.
I think that when he was telling you that, he was designing run after catch in every play. I mean, that's the only way to put it in there, and that's what we got on that one. Nice catch, an even better run for big yardage.
They'll bring it back to just about the 25. Call it the 24-yard line. Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going. I guess they have to feel a little gratified to at least get on the board last time, but still work to do.
No doubt about it. I wonder now if they're going to try to increase the urgency a
Let him
little
run,
bit.
let him
Maybe
run.
pump
There it
up
is.
the pace, maybe.
And time finally runs out. He can't get rid of the football, and he's taken down. Sacks, a growing theme in this first half. This is second and long.
Boom, 2
Alex
sacks.
Watson, and the pressure gets to him again. 1:58 left to play till we hit halftime. We remind you that coming up at halftime, Jonathan Coachman will be alongside. He'll have highlights and analysis from Orlando of this first half of action. Third and long. It's Watson. And this one complete to Will Fuller. And he'll get it up here this time to the 21. They get 7 there, but it brings up 4th.
One hallmark of good defenses is understanding the game, understanding positioning, and tackling immediately in the secondary after catches. I think we just saw that on display right there.
Got to him before he ever had a chance to think about turning it upfield. Flush
Throw,
to his
throw
right.
it now. Throw it now. Throw it now.
He's letting this one go for Fuller. And
Nice.
got his man complete. And all the way down to the 29. Fourth down conversion plays, you usually think 1, 2, 3 yards, maybe 10. Not there. What a huge pickup as the Sticks make a drastic shift forward. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. Now the Texans will burn the first of their timeouts as the stoppage will come with a little under a minute to go in this first half. To throw is Watson.
Good throw. Good play.
And that is caught. Touchdown, Texans. Darren Fells there to make the grab. And the Texans get a bit closer. Extra point by Fairbairn, up and good. And the lead's down to 2 scores now at 16. So after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn now to kick it away. Fielded about a yard deep. And he'll take this across the 25, couple extra yards, up to the 27-yard line. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. You've got under a minute to go here until halftime. You got the good-sized lead. No need to do anything crazy.
No, there really is no need to do anything crazy. The smart play, go ahead and take your lead into the locker room and then try and add to it in the second half. But there's a part of me that looks at this and says, first half going my way, I have a little bit of a cushion. Let's go ahead and try and extend things. If you've got some good plays drawn up, you might want to think about them right here.
Wentz going to lead his guys up 1st and 10. And he's completed all 7 of his passes thus far.
41's the mic. 41's the mic. I want that. Give me that ball, defense. Give me that ball.
From the gun, it's Wentz. That's caught by Jackson. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. Now the Eagles will use the second of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 34 seconds to go before halftime.
Hey, 41's mic. 41's mic. Record.
Throwing on first is Wentz. He'll hit Jackson complete. And he's going to get this inside the 30.
Let's go.
The Eagles will take their 3rd and final timeout as they'll stop it with 27 seconds remaining here in the second quarter.
Hey, red 5-2, out here. Smooth. 41's the mic. 41's the mic. Check 41.
Yeah, let's get a sack lunch.
Mike 41. We got to wedge that, huh?
He can't hang. He's not going to get it.
Wentz now on 1st down.
Good
And the
deep.
coverage terrific there as that's knocked down and incomplete. Defensively, celebration time because they finally forced an incompletion. He was perfect throwing the ball to that point.
Yeah, but from his viewpoint, they didn't force the incompletion. He just missed. That's how hot he is right now, and that's how he wants to continue to throw the ball.
I'll get him.
Wentz will try again on 2nd down. It's brought in by Jeffrey.
Touchdown.
And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Philadelphia. 3 touchdown passes now for Carson Wentz. And the Eagles able to push further out in front.
I heard a coach talk about those late-in-the-half scores, especially ones that give your team a pretty decent cushion. He said those could be the ones that can finish off a squad if you let them.
Yeah, they've got the cushion. This half has been theirs. That's fielded in the end zone. And he'll be brought down at the 23, make it the 24-yard line. The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
Throwing to start the drive, but that one incomplete.
Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 24-yard line.
From the 24, they'll go again on 2nd and 10. Throwing again is Watson. Escaping the pressure right. He's going to let this go deep.
That's a pick, baby. Get up, Jones. Get up, Jones.
And he will be brought down as time is now run out on this first half of action. Time for a break. We've hit halftime. 2 quarters down. 2 still remain. We step aside. This is the NFL on EA Sports. So the Eagles with the lead, and they're going to get this football first as the third quarter gets underway. That'll be taken in the end zone. And he will be brought down here at about the 17-yard line.
The Eagles take over 1st and 10 at their own 17-yard line.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. And that last drive, a long drive, but not just that, they had a great air attack going. Do they stick with that?
I would think that they would, because if they were confident enough to do it on the last drive, starting backed up in their own territory, why would you change anything? They've got to be confident about what they're presenting and continue to do so.
Yeah, because the secondary, they really look clueless.
And that was amazing because that drive went and went, no adjustments and no big plays by the defense to knock the ball away.
It's a jet sweep as they get this to Jackson, and that one covered beautifully. Their defenders stayed home, and they'll stop him behind the line.
I like the idea to mix it up from time to time because, let's face it, you can't be predictable. But the execution was a little lacking on this one, right? They might want to go back to the drawing board with that call.
Great.
41's the mic. Check 41. Watch the out.
Now Wentz on 3rd down. Yeah, that one's going to be knocked away and incomplete. Jonathan Joseph there on the coverage. So no problems moving the ball in the first half, but they'll likely come up empty here on drive 1 of quarter 3.
And it was so important for the defense to get that stop because what we witnessed in the first half was them getting run over. And they needed the confidence, and they needed to get off the field so they felt good going forward in this game.
31 yards on the punt there. And the Texans with great field position to start this drive as they take over 1st and 10.
Set. 19 in the car.
Here we go, D. It's just me and you. It's just me.
Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw.
He's running now. Come on, we got to get that ball.
He'll wind up getting right about 4 there on the scramble, and it's 2nd down.
Here we go. Under team.
Looking to throw again on 2nd down. Watson.
Wide open in the middle.
He completes this into the hands of Miller. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or 2 shy of the 10. 27 yards there, a 1st down. Here's Watson, flushed out right. And he will not throw it away. He goes out of bounds, well shy of the line of scrimmage, so that's a sack. It's a loss of 4 on the 1st down play.
Let's get that ball, D. Let's get that ball.
To throw again on 2nd down. Watson buying time to his left. He's going to take off with it.
Good play.
And put it on the board. And 6, a touchdown. A 15-yard touchdown run. And the Texans cut into that lead. Watson down to throw.
Whoa.
Looking end zone, but it's incomplete. Protection was great. He had time to set up a campsite. But in the secondary, though, they were ready.
And I think that in most places on the field, if you have that much time to throw the ball, someone's going to shake free and you'll find an open receiver. But condensed near the goal line on a two-point conversion, all that extra, there's not any extra field. So it kind of closes in on them, and that allows you to cover a little bit better.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. And on the last go-around, they really couldn't get anything going.
They had to punt from deep inside their own territory, which means they're going to lose the field position battle as a general rule. What they're looking for now is a little more consistency.
And he'll take it into the end zone for an Eagles touchdown. Carson Wentz with touchdown pass number 4 on the afternoon. And the Eagles able to push further out in front.
In order to lead in a game, you're going to get plenty of contributors, but that's his second touchdown catch of this game. He's one of the key guys in this one.
And you better believe he'll be looking for the hat trick here as this one continues to go. That'll be taken in the end zone. And a pretty good return here. He'll be stopped just shy of the 25 at the 24-yard line. Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going. They have been struggling. I would imagine at halftime they went through some possible changes. Well, those changes aren't working, so now where do you go?
I think that now it's much more.
And that is intercepted on the sideline.
Oh, my God.
Wait, no.
No, he was out of bounds. I was going
It
to say, that
caught
wasn't
out
an
of
interception.
bounds. So this is just an incompletion here. From the 24, they'll go again on 2nd and 10. To throw again, Watson. And he can't find anywhere to go with it, and he goes down. Vinny Curry in there to record another sack, and that is now 6 on the afternoon for this defensive unit. Going up top for Miller. He's got it
good play.
complete. Past the 20, and he'll take this one in for a Texans touchdown. Lamar Miller, 78 yards, and the Texans get a bit closer. Bill O'Brien with a call here. We'll go for 2. From the gun, here's Watson. They'll roll him out right. This is caught, and he will not make it to the goal line. The defense holds him here, and this is still a 3-score game as the lead remains 18. That's fielded in the end zone. They'll bring it back to just about the 25. Call it the 24-yard line. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. And now you've got the clock winding down here in the 3rd quarter. You're 3 scores to the good. What's your approach on this drive?
Too early to fully commit to playing the clock game. Yet at the same time, you're also not going pell-mell like you would in 2-minute offense. This is what NFL offenses call 4-minute football. Take the clock out of the game a little bit, wind it down, but at the same time, keep advancing the ball down the field.
Another run here with Sanders.
That's it. Let's go. What's he got? 200 yards? 107.
Before being tackled. 19 yards to pick up there. Move the chains.
They're trying to show that they can run the ball and protect this lead. Give it to the backs, play a little bit of keep away, don't you think?
And that's probably a good philosophy at this point. Going to make that defense stand up and stop them. They'll run on 1st down. Sanders. And he goes across midfield and down into Houston territory. A nice run there, 9 yards, and it'll be 2nd down. Now, I think we can get used to seeing more of that in this 4th quarter, especially if they're having success on the ground like they did there.
Yeah, I think back when we met with the head coach in preseason, and all he talked about was building a bully. And I think it was this situation he was envisioning. Trying to ice a game, plenty of time left, but being able to give the ball to his big runner and pound away and try and finish off a game.
On 3rd down, they turn to Sanders. And that play goes nowhere. Taken down, losing yardage at the 50, right at midfield. Nothing doing on 2nd and 3rd down after that 9-yard gain on 1st. Wentz to throw for it on 4th. This is caught by Jackson. 21 yards there. A big play on 4th down. They have the nice cushion. They just want to pour it on right now, still throwing the football.
And I know my background says, why do you need to do this? Just go ahead and run out the clock and get a win.
Ooh, can't
But
get
as
it.
many people pointed out to me, it's a video game, man. Go ahead and put the numbers up. Sportsmanship, not an issue.
Exercise those fingers. Under 4 to go now as they come up on 2nd down. They go back to the ground with Sanders. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. He'll wind up losing a yard on the play, and that'll bring up a 3rd and 11 situation.
They can't hang with us. 41 Mike. Go. Go. 41's the Mike. 41's the Mike. Check.
Throwing now is Wentz.
Dang.
And down he goes. They bring down Wentz on the sack. Now the Texans will burn the first of their timeouts. It's just their first. They'll be down to 2 remaining as we step aside here in the 4th quarter. And with things looking pretty good on the scoreboard, they're going to keep the offense out there and go for it here on 4th.
Hey, 2. 41's coming. 41's the Mike. Hey, watch the lane. 41 Mike. 41 Mike. Right here. 41 Mike. Here we go.
They'll go for it. It's Wentz. That's to his running back, complete. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Miles Sanders, 39 yards. And the Eagles able to push further out in front. Elliott good with a PAT. And the decision to just kick the extra point winds up successful. Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. This is taken about 7 yards deep. And he will be brought down here at about the 17-yard line.
The Texans take over 1st and 10 at their own 17-yard line.
The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive.
Watch the screen.
Watson on 1st down. Being chased out left. And now he's going to use his legs. He'll get 8 on the scramble there. It'll be 2nd and a couple.
Okay, he's not going to get the first down, but this is still a nice job of buying some time and then running to get to the sideline and get out of bounds and avoid the big hit.
Play action for Miller. Now Watson rolling to his right.
Ooh, out of bounds.
Sideline, and it's caught, but boy, he's out of bounds. Now they try to get him into space coming out of the backfield, but it'll be 3rd down. The Texans on 3rd down. They've been okay, 2 for 3 thus far. This time they face a 3rd and 2. Watson. He's going to let this one go
Good
deep.
play.
This is taken in. It's complete.
Good play.
There he goes left side. And he's in. Touchdown, Houston. Kiki QT. 75 yards. And the Texans cut into that lead. Fairbairn good with the extra point, and that'll cut the lead down to 18. So after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn now to kick it away. That'll be taken in the end zone. And he'll wind up getting an extra couple yards here for his trouble as he'll bring this one out to the 27. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. All of a sudden, they have quite a bit of breathing room. This was a 1-score game, but touchdowns on their last 2 drives, and now comfort is here, so to speak.
It certainly is for them. Now, I've been in this situation before on the flip side of this. And all that's going on there is a little bit of finger pointing. Hey, what's going on? How can we stop them? Can someone make a play to try and stop this momentum?
Well, they're going to be ball hawking because they need a turnover on that other side. 5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on 1st down. Another run with Sanders. And he'll get it out near the 40 to the 39. That one a 1st down pickup of 8. 2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. Not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. Now they toss that wide to Sanders. And for one of the few times here today, this run's not going to go anywhere. Deshaun Gibson there on the tackle. They'll run at Sanders. That one covers 29 yards, first down.
Do my eyes deceive me, or is he getting stronger as this game moves along?
Burst seems just as good here in the fourth as it was way back in the first, doesn't it?
I do believe someone put a lot of time in the offseason and continues to condition during the season in order to continue to carry the ball at this rate.
On first down, it's Sanders. It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3. Now the Texans will use one of their 2 remaining timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming 2nd down play. Here's Sanders, and an alley to run. And they'll work it inside the 15-yard line before it's all said and done. It's an Eagles first down on a gain of 11. All runs on this drive so far. It's 1st and 10. They'll run on first down.
There's that freaking fumble.
As Sanders has it poked free. And the Texans scoop it. And he will return this one to the 30-yard line.
Well, maybe it hasn't exactly been a Rembrandt, but they've been mistake-free to this point and finally cough it up. I don't think it's going to cost them the game. They should be fine. But, boy, they're going to hate that, going back and watching tape and being able to say, we were that close to achieving our goal of 0 turnovers during the game.
A little blemish, but as you say, still comfortably in command. Now, the first play of the drive there is incomplete. Ball on the 30 as they come up 2nd and 10. Watson now to throw again.
Woo!
And he's
You see him jump that?
a 3rd time. Picked off by Avonte Maddox. And his crew will take over at their own 45-yard line. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. And this one all over but the shouting, you might say. Now, there's one timeout remaining defensively, but probably no real need to use it here.
Yeah, the only time they would use it, strictly for pride.
And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Miles Sanders, 55 yards. And the Eagles able to push further out in front. So what was already a game to remember becomes even more so as that touchdown run, a lengthy one, takes him over 200 yards now for the game.
And I love the fact that to get over 200, it took a pretty good sprint, didn't it? I mean, a lot of times you get 1 or 2 yards and, oh, he's over 200 yards. But that really put an exclamation point on the game he's having. Fantastic. A lot of fun to watch.
Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going. They're down big here late. I don't know. You just one last drive here for pride.
Some people like to do that. I remember playing for a guy once. We were down huge, and someone said, Coach, what do you want to call? He just waved a hand like, who cares? Let's get out of here. We'll do something some other time. But some teams like to do something at the end to feel a little bit better as they continue to move forward.
Yeah, probably
That's
just
mine. Thank
put
you.
this one behind them.
That's mine. Oh, should have been
Well, they
mine.
take a shot to start the drive, but this is going to wind up incomplete. After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. To throw is Watson. Going to throw again, eluding the pressure right. Now he'll pull it down. They'll wind up with positive yardage. It's a gain of 3, but now it's 3rd down.
Check. Watch 54. Watch 54.
Throwing on 3rd down, Watson. Flush to his right. He's going to let it fly. And it'll be intercepted. Picked up by Rodney McLeod. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. And they've got this
I
one
don't know
in
what to
hand.
tell you.
No timeouts remaining defensively, so this one should just be
Sanders
one kneel
is good.
and then handshakes. Well, Charles, it's one thing to win. It's another thing to win and put up the amount of points points that they did. What were they clicking on offense?
They can't help but feel great about themselves, can they? I mean, what a game to put up that number of points, continually feeling like they're moving the ball and things are working.